Previously on All My Children.
Now I'm telling you, as your father, to stay away from that Chandler kid. You understand?
Oh my God. Did Aiden kill someone? Wait for me, Aiden. I'll be back. I swear.
He's wanted for murder. He killed a woman in cold blood.
No, he didn't kill her.
He knew.
Go of me. Edmund, stop! I can explain what are you doing?
Heard about enough out of you, all right? Listen, you begged to stay here. This is where you wanted to be. You wanted to get your memory back. You wanted to have a life with me. Then you kissed me, and then you're willing to throw it all away for a murderer? I'll see you rot in hell first.
Edmund? Edmund? Edmund! Edmund, let me out of here! Edmund! 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 Are you crazy? Let me out of here!
My mind is clearer than it's been in months, my dear. You're the one who brought a murderer into our house.
I did not. I didn't.
You invited him to come and get me.
No, I didn't write that, Edmund. Look, if you could just talk to Aiden, you would know his side of the story.
Oh, I'm sure he's got a charming story to tell, you know, but I'll be a little bit more skeptical than you, considering...
Considering what?
Considering he's wanted in 2 continents, there's $50,000 reward in his head, and I'm sure he's just a misunderstood youth, but you give him the benefit of the doubt.
Yes, I do. I do, Edmund. I believe him. Locking me in here is not going to change my mind. Edmund? Edmund, do you hear me? She's not a murderer. Edmund!
My signal. Knock twice before you use the key. Yeah, come on.
Oh my gosh, shivering.
It's still cold in here.
This friggin' heater, it's garbage like everything else.
It'll kick in. It always does. JR. What is it?
Let's get out of here.
And go where?
Let's go to Atlantic City. We could be there in a couple of hours.
JR.
Oh, come on. We'll be back in the morning. Laurie, come on. Be brave. Call your dad and tell him that you're staying over at Bethany's. And he'll believe you. And if he doesn't, screw him. It'll be too late.
Too late for what, JR? What are we gonna do in Atlantic City?
Sir, I'm sorry. I asked you to wait in the parlor?
Well, I'm tired of waiting, miss.
Where's your boss? Is that his den?
This, Mr. Chandler is on the telephone, and I'll be happy to take you to him in just a moment.
Well, I want to see my daughter, and I know she's with the Chandler son. Lord knows what trouble he's getting her into.
JR wouldn't get anyone into trouble.
Huh. You're just like one of the family, aren't you?
Well, I've been with this house many years, sir.
Well, just wait till he starts downsizing his home like he did his company.
Yeah, well, this way, please.
Yeah, all right. I'm sorry.
Chandler, get off the phone and get your son in here.
Oh, Mr. Chandler isn't available right now, but perhaps I can help you.
Edmund! But no right to do this to me!
You're gonna hurt yourself. Stop it. Nobody can hear you. Shut the door. Nobody can hear you.
What do you mean? What?
Nobody can hear you. Thank God the kids are at a sleepover. The servants are gone, so it's just you and me. So just calm down.
Edmund, open this door right now. Who the hell do you think you are?
Oh, I know who I am. I'm your husband, even if you don't remember me. And you need me right now, even though you don't see it.
Edmund, don't kid yourself. This is not about protecting me. This is that you can't stand that I might be feeling something for another man. And you hate that I'm not Maria, and you're hating me because of it.
Hate you. If only I could.
Now I'm gonna let you go. Right? Only if you stop making noise. Right, promise me you won't make any noise, and I'll let you go. Promise?
What are you doing
What
here?
are you doing here? Tell me, Kendall.
I'm taking the place out
Why?
to rent, to live here. Now you answer the question. You're hiding here. That's what you're doing. You broke in here to hide. Aiden, I know that the police are after you for a murder in England.
Does this mean that the news is out about me
It
then?
means that Chris Stamp warned me. And he asked me a lot of questions.
And what did you tell him?
I told him I didn't know anything about you. And I don't. Is it true?
What, that I'm wanted for murder?
Did you kill a woman in England? I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if anybody I've ever met is capable of that. It's you, especially if it was a crime of passion.
Damn it, Kendall, why did you have to show up here now? Huh?
I can leave now, and we could just pretend that I was never even here.
No.
What are you going to do to me?
I love you too much to let you risk your life.
No, this isn't love, Edmund. You want me to love you and you're doing this to me? I don't even... I mean, is this really the only way that you think you can keep me, by locking me in here?
No, I didn't think so, Maria, all right? I thought you were happy to be here, that you wanted to remember the life that we had together.
That is what I want. I do.
No, you're a liar. You want me and Aiden. You can't have us both. It's not possible. Do you hear me?
Yes, I hear you. I hear you, Edmund, and I hear that you're out of your freaking mind.
Fine, I'm crazy. And I'll be damned if I let you throw away our life for some criminal, some murderer.
Just shut up about Aiden, please.
You listen to what I have to say. You are my wife. You belong with me, Maria. Okay? And I am sick and tired of waiting for you to remember me. Now, I want you to remember. I am going to make you remember the life that we had together, the love that we lived, the passion.
You're not going to make me remember it because it's not what I want. That's not my life that you're describing. It's Maria's life that you're describing, and she's gone, okay? And nothing that you do is going to bring her back. Maria's never coming back.
I want to get out of here, Laurie. I know you do too.
Sure I do.
So, come on.
JR, you know I can't. I can't lie to my dad, especially since he promised he was going to trust me.
You even think that's possible?
I told you how I was on New Year's. If he can really stop drinking, he'll be like a whole different person.
Get them.
JR! Your dad?
Give it a minute. I'll turn off the ringer.
Don't throw it away.
I won't.
Is that why you were in such a bad mood before? Because
Oh.
of your dad?
Forget it. I'm in a good mood now.
Yeah, I can see that.
It wasn't until he called.
What happened?
He got a letter from my school, and he found out about my grades.
Well, he was gonna know, you know. So, did you tell him that you could bring them up next quarter?
No, I told him to shove it, and I told him to shove Harvard.
Oh, great.
He's dreaming. The only way I'm getting into Harvard now is if he buys them a new library.
So let him. There are worse ways he can spend his money.
Wait, I want to go to PVU. That's what I want.
You're going to choose PVU over Harvard? God, that's stupid. Don't you know what it would mean to go to a place like Harvard? The doors it'll open for you?
Well, why would I want to go to Harvard when what I want is right here?
What's that?
Now who's stupid? It's you.
JR, it's Eliza again. When you get this message, would you please call the house? Well, he's not picking up his cell phone. He's probably at the movies.
Or ignoring your calls.
Well, teenagers will surprise you all the time, so it's foolish to think the worst for no reason. Oh, I've been so rude, Mr. Lewis. Can I offer you a drink? My husband keeps his finest scotch here in the study.
No, thank you. I just want to know where my daughter is, and I'll go home.
Mr. Lewis, I don't really understand why you think your daughter would be with JR.
Because she's not where she's supposed to be. She lied to me, Miss Chandler, which means that your stepson has to be involved. It wouldn't be the first time, you know, and I don't think you would think it was funny if it was your own daughter.
You're right. You're right, I wouldn't. And I'm sure that Laurie is a very nice girl.
She's never lied to me. I could trust her until very recently.
Well, how old is she? 17?
Mm-hmm.
Like JR? Well, when I was 17, I didn't make it easy for my parents.
Can I ask you a question? Were you always, did you always live in a house like this?
Oh, no. I grew up in a average home.
Yeah, me too. Except you went up and I went down.
Mr. Lewis.
You're gonna think this is none of my business, but it is. I want to know how you could stand being married to a man like Adam Chandler, a man with no morals, a man who thinks he deserves everything and doesn't care who he hurts to get it.
Mr. Lewis, I don't think that you really have a right to say those things about my husband.
Yeah, maybe I don't. But my Laurie has fallen for JR, right? And we both know that's a dead end.
We do?
Oh, I don't think JR's thinking about marriage, do you? And if I don't stop him, and soon, my Laurie's liable to get her heart broken.
Well, listen, Mr. Lewis, I don't want you to jump to a conclusion or anything, but JR is nothing like his father.
Well, where is he? Where's my daughter? And I hope you're not covering up for him.
Mr. Lewis, you know, I hate to have to ask you this.
No, I'm not going anywhere until I get some answers around here.
Liza? What the hell are you doing in my house? What are you doing in my house?
Oh, I'm not good enough to be scraped off your shoe on a doormat, right? Let alone be in your fancy library.
How dare you come into my home and be abusive to my wife? Get out before I throw you out.
Adam, please. Mr. Lewis, I need to get back to the household accounts, and I'm very sorry that I won't be able to help you find Laurie.
So am I, and I was out of line, ma'am. It's just that I haven't been feeling well the last couple of days, and so I...
Mr. Lewis, you look a little pale. Would you like to just sit down just for a minute?
No, he's not going to sit down. The man is unstable. He threw a punch at me at the community center.
Okay, listen, I'm leaving, all right? I came here for my daughter. She's not here, so...
Yeah, it's good that she's not here, because if she were here, I'd throw her out, too. She's the reason my son is flunking out of school. He'll be lucky to get into some two-bit local college because of her.
Where do you get off trashing her? She's one of the smartest girls in the school. It's your son that's messing up, not her. I don't want him corrupting her.
Oh, that's what you're doing. You're laying the groundwork just in case she gets pregnant. Is that it?
Adam, for God's sake.
Well, I just hope JR is lucky enough or smart enough to protect himself.
You know, you're sick. You're worse than I thought. My girl is an innocent kid who done nothing to make me proud. Well, can you say that about your son with his drug problems and car accidents?
We are dealing with all of that.
Yeah, is he? He got my daughter fired from one job already. Not that you care, like father, like son, right?
Oh, good grief. This is just some leftover resentment about you losing your job at Chandler, isn't it?
Listen, you've done enough damage to my family. I'm not going to let your son add to it.
Well, don't worry, because I've told him to stay away from her. I'm not going to let a high school crush tank his future.
Yeah, well, I feel the same way about Laurie. She's not going to waste our time on a loser who's flunking out of school.
You know, I don't really think it's up to
You are calling my son a loser?
Yeah, I'm calling it like I see.
All right, that's enough. Shut up, both of you!
You're gonna ditch Harvard to stay in Pine Valley because of me?
I want to be close to you. Is that okay?
Sure. I'm flattered. Only, I'd be more flattered if you had decent grades and a real shot at Harvard.
That's harsh.
JR, you always had awesome grades. If you have a chance at Harvard, I don't want you to blow it. And I certainly don't want you to blow it because of me.
Laurie, Harvard means nothing to me compared to you.
Improve it.
How?
Finish your incomplete. Bring up your grades. You're gonna have to anyway if you want to graduate. You'll be a senior while I'm at PVU, and I'd never date some high school student.
Okay. I was gonna do that anyway.
I knew you would. So, what do you have to finish?
I have 2 finals and a paper.
What's the paper on?
How the 2000 election affected the 2000...
There's tons about that on the internet. It'll write itself.
Yeah, maybe with you at the keyboard. You should be the one going to Harvard.
Oh, I'm there.
No, I'm serious. I mean, with your grades, you could get on financial aid. And I saw these forms in the library. What?
My dad wouldn't fill them out.
Are you serious?
He said he wanted to wait until he had a better job. So he wouldn't have to put down custodian.
Well, now that things are working out for him, I'm sure he will.
I'll tell you what. If you get into Harvard, I'll do whatever it takes to get in next year and join you.
Is it that important to you?
Don't waste what you've got, JR. It would be awful. I have to go.
Oh, not yet.
I'm supposed to be borrowing a book from Bethany.
How about, in 15 minutes, I'll drive you home. I mean, it'll take you that long to walk.
My dad knows your car.
I'll drop you off the block before. I mean, geez, what does he wait by the window with binoculars? Now, what can we do for 15 minutes?
Kendall, I can't let you leave here thinking I killed someone.
Did I say that? I don't remember saying that. Well, if I said it, I didn't mean it.
Come on, we made love. We held each other. We even told each other stories before, while we were falling asleep.
But I wasn't listening. You know me. I'm very self-involved. If it's not about me, it goes in one ear and out the other.
Oh, my God, this is pathetic. You really are a coward. Do you really think that I was capable of killing someone?
Then you didn't do it?
No.
I knew that. Deep down, I knew you couldn't kill anyone or ever harm me.
Right. Thanks for the note of confidence.
Well, why the hell didn't you call me? I mean, you dropped off the face of the earth, for God's sakes. Everything you told me. What about all those things you said to me? I mean, we did make love. Anyway, I could have helped you.
Thanks. That means a lot, really. But I didn't want to get you involved in my mess.
But if you needed me, I could have... Oh, come to think of it, I am starting a new cosmetics company, and this doesn't exactly fit in with the image we're trying to create, so...
So does this mean that I can let you go? And trust that you won't give interviews about meeting the fugitive?
I won't. I promise I won't. It would hurt us a hell of a lot more than it would hurt you.
Well, then great. I won't tell anyone either.
Okay.
But it was nice seeing you again.
Okay, I'm leaving. I'm going. How long are you going to be here?
You don't want to know.
I guess not. You're waiting for someone, aren't you? This is Mateo Santos' place, and you hardly know him, but you're really tight with his sister, Maria Morena. Is she hiding you here? Are you guys hiding together? Hey, you know what? This works. I can see it. This works. This is the perfect combination hideout/love now.
Kendall, why'd you always have to do this, huh? Why'd you have to scheme and be this way? Don't you care?
Well, you can tell Maria that you're in trouble, but you can't tell me. You know what? I don't care. I could actually care less. I mean, you leave me out of the loop all the time anyway. This is just... I might as well just leave and... Hello, Kendall. Who are you talking to?
Sorry, Edmund. I feel like you pushed me to say that, and I didn't mean that Maria's never coming back. I'm sorry.
No matter who you think you are, or what you think your name is, you're still my wife, Maria.
I know you'll always see me that way.
I don't want to do this, but you're not leaving me a lot of choices. You're confused, and I'm going to have to keep you in here.
What do you mean you... Wait, till when?
Aiden's picked up by the police.
Edmund? 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 Edmund, wait! Edmund, wait! Edmund! Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I don't understand. Did you say echo?
Well, the last apartment that I moved into, it turned out to have this terrible echo. And it drove me crazy. So I thought I would test this place out before you got here. 7 years ago. No echo.
Good. Well, I guess you found the key underneath the... Who could that be? Hello? Hello, anybody there? Wrong number, I guess. Well, shall we get down to business? Okay, these 2 condos offer rent, this one and the one across the way.
Oh, I really love this one. From the moment I came here, I got this wonderful image of a cozy love nest.
Well, Haley and Mateo, we're happy here. But I should warn you, this unit may not be available because my daughter Maria might want to move in.
Maria, in the love nest, alone?
Well, currently she's at Wildwood with Edmund and the kids, but it was just supposed to be for the holidays. I've been praying that it would be permanent, and, well, they do belong together. And any fool can see that.
Not any fool.
What's that?
Oh, no, nothing. I just that you're right. You're absolutely right. Maria doesn't belong here. She doesn't need to be here around these things. She belongs at Wildwood with Edmund.
From your mouth to God's ear. Well, let me give you a tour.
Okay, you know what? Let's start in the kitchen. I love this kitchen.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, let's start in
Well,
here.
I'll show you. They just had this. What is Isabella doing at the condo? Cut the phone line. Cut the phone line, Edmund! You're not gonna get away with this! You hear me? No, you're not gonna get away with
Now, can we talk about this calmly? I think we all want what's best for JR and for Laurie. Adam, I want you to apologize.
I'm always the one at fault. That's right, Liza. Why is that?
I don't know. That's my question exactly. I apologize for my husband. He's not as thoughtless as he seems.
Well, I don't care whether he lives or dies. My only concern is my daughter.
Well, JR is Adam's concern, and I know he wants what's best for his son, just as you do for Laurie.
Yeah, well, the best thing for Laurie is for JR to stay away from her.
So why are the two of you trying to keep them apart? That's the worst thing you could do. Can't you see that? Can't you see that the two of you both have the same problem? It would be smart to solve it together instead of going after each other's throats. This is Mrs. Chandler. Yes, yes, I understand, PVH.
Hospital.
We'll be right there.
What is it? What's happened?
It's been a car accident.
JR.
And you were right. Laurie was with him.
Edmund? Edmund, how can you do this to me? Please, let me out! Edmund.
You go to him, all right? Aiden's what you want, you go. I was wrong to stop you. What are you waiting for?
You're wrong, Edmund. You're wrong. I don't want Aiden. You're all I've ever wanted. And if you don't want me to help Aiden, I won't. I'll stop. Because I don't want you to ever doubt me again. Okay? I may not remember us, but I know what I'm feeling right now. And I don't ever want to risk losing that.
Excuse me. I'm looking for my daughter, Laurie Lewis.
There was a young man and a young woman who were in a car accident.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything about this. They'll help you at the nurse's station.
But come back here. My name is Edmund Chandler. Maybe you recognize it. You've seen it on several wings of this hospital. My son was brought in here after a traffic accident. And I want information, and I want it now.
Yes, Mr. Chandler. I'll get the head nurse right
Thank
away.
you.
We don't know anything right now. Let's not
I tried to
panic.
warn him. I tried to tell him that to study, that's the only way. He hadn't been distracted by that cheap little skirt.
Listen to me.
I told him not to talk that way about my little girl. All right, now I was telling you this. If something happens to my Laurie and your son is involved, you're going to pay for it, not with money, with your hide.
Mr. Lewis, please.
You think I don't know your kind?
All this moral indignation is a preamble to the lawyer's call and the hefty settlement.
That's all you care about, isn't it?
You're everything that's wrong with this country.
Daddy?
Honey. Are you okay? Thank God.
How's JR? Where is he? Dear God, is my son all right?
Isn't it a beautiful master bedroom? You have the sunlight coming in through the windows in the morning, and it's beautiful, perfect, especially those curtains. So, do you have a lease I can sign?
You'll take it?
Absolutely. I want it right now.
Oh, all right. But I have to clear it with Maria first.
Oh, I know. I can't wait. I have to move in tonight.
Oh, but remember I told you I can't.
See, the thing is, they kicked me out of my room at the Valley Inn. They rented my room right out from under me, and so if you don't let me stay here, I'll have to sleep in my car tonight.
Oh, Kendall, I'd really love to help you,
but don't you want to help Maria too? I mean, she's at Wildwind with Edmund, where she belongs. Don't you spoil it for her, do you? Really, I'm the answer to your prayer.
You've got yourself a deal.
Oh, thank you so much. Well, let me get you a check, okay?
Well, that can wait if Maria says anything.
And she won't.
I'm going to let her know that you needed a place to live. She'll understand.
Of course she will. She's always been so kind and generous, and, well, now I see where she gets it from.
Well, anyway, you have the key, and when the lease is ready, I'll get you to sign it.
Oh, okay. I really, really appreciate this, Mrs. Santos.
Oh, not at all. I hope you're happy here.
Thank you.
I guess I should be happy. You didn't give me away.
I don't think I've ever seen you happy.
Yes, you have. Now get out.
Funny, I was just about to say the same thing to you.
I can't leave, Kendall.
Why are you waiting on Maria? Obviously, you were plan B, and she doesn't need you now.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't you just hear what the woman said? Maria is at Wildwind with Edmund, where she belongs, and she's never going to leave.
On the next, All My Children.
This isn't working out.
Excuse me?
I'm resigning as counsel for Fusion Cosmetics.
This is my home now, and I'm not going anywhere, mate.
So now it's all about you and me?
So it has to be.
Get a daily dose of Lisa Rinna and Ty Treadway on SoapNet. Tune in for Soap Talk weekdays at 9 a.m., 7 p.m., and again at 11. 3 chances to catch the latest soap scoop and more. Soap Talk. It's the talk show only SoapNet can do.